Okay, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today is like an exciting day because it's my birthday. It is July 26th. I am 24 today, so I'm kind of old. I'm getting older. So this video is actually going to be celebrating not just my birthday. My birthday's like small in this video, but like this is really to celebrate reaching 1,000 subscribers. I want to say a couple things. So if my voice sounds weird at any point or like it goes in and out, it's because I got tonsillectomy 10 days ago. It's still healing back there, so I'm not completely healed yet, and sometimes saying certain things or like speaking at a certain volume is difficult. So before I get into the video, I just want to say like a huge thank you, because 1,000 subscribers, that's a lot. Like, I know like in the grand scheme of YouTube it's not a lot, but like for me, that's like, to me that's a lot, and it means a lot, and I appreciate all of you. I'm so grateful. I don't know how to like even put that into words, honestly. I don't. So to celebrate, I wanted to do a Q&A. I figured it's another way to get to know me more as a person and as a booktuber. So I took to Instagram and Twitter and I asked for you guys to send in questions. Hold that thought. Okay, be back. This has been like an all-day occurrence. I've been trying to shoot videos all day today, and I've been getting phone calls literally in the middle of me shooting my videos. Let's just go ahead and get to questions, because kind of a lot of them. So the first question that I got was, are you in college? I am in college. I have already graduated with my bachelor's degree. I have two. I graduated in 2018, but I am now a grad student at Arizona State University. And I'm going to school for forensic psychology. Somebody wants to know if I have any siblings. I do have a sister and a brother. They're both older than I am. And yeah. How are you feeling about being on Booktube so far? So I'm pretty new to the Booktube community. I joined in May. Late May, I think it was, something like that. So I haven't been here that long at all, to be honest, but I'm loving it so far. I mean, I think the community's very diverse in personality. In personality. I've met a lot of different people through this community who are just so different, like on the inside, and I love that. I have found a lot of booktubers who are just super cool, like a few that I feel like I just know outside of Booktube. There are some people on Booktube that I feel like I would just vibe with on like a regular basis, which is pretty cool to me. Somebody wants to know what's my guilty pleasure book. And I do have a guilty pleasure YA romance book, just because I think it's super cute. I've seen the reviews on this book. I've even seen YouTube videos on this book, and people don't like it. And that book would be Anna and the French Kiss. I know. Why, Julie? So like, seriously? From what I can remember from the story, I really did like it. It was cute. It was one of the first books that were romance. That was a romance book that I feel like kind of pulled me into the genre. And then like the idea of going across country to a school in France, meeting a French boy. Like when you're 15, at least for me, when I was 15, that sounded very, very appealing. It was very, I was very easily swayed to like the book when I read it in high school. Somebody wants to know my favorite color is black. Do you eat pineapple on pizza? Yes. I don't really feel like there's any other way to eat pizza. Like, that's the best way to eat it, pineapple and ham. Who are some of my favorite characters in books? So my first favorite character is Jackson from the Crave, the Crave series. Well, I guess it's the Crave series, it's a trilogy. But Crave, Jackson. My most recent video is the 1-star review video, and in that video I did review the book Crave, and it's one of my favorite books that I've read like ever. And a lot of people in the reviews for these 1 stars talked about Jackson's character all the time. They didn't like his character. They didn't think he was swoony or sexy, or all the things that Tracy wanted us to feel when we read about Jackson. I love Jackson's character because he was very broody, dark. He has a dark past, and people don't really get too close to him because they are afraid of him. He's dark and broody, and he sacrifices his own happiness for the betterment of the rest of the freaking world. That's pretty awesome. That's a dope character in my opinion. My next one is Matthew. In the book Texting the Enemy by T.K. Barber. That book is an enemies to lovers rom-com. So funny. I was cracking up throughout the entire book. But Matthew is he's so sweet. And she like accidentally she texts his number because like he's her number neighbor, but she doesn't know that it's him. And she texts him like a flirty text, and like they're flirting back and forth, but like he knows it's her because he still has her phone number in his phone. But she has no idea that it's him who she's texting, and like he likes her still. He has always had feelings for her, and he recruits like the people in the office to help him like win her over. And it's like every time he tries to do something sweet for her, it just backfires. Like, he tried to order her some flowers, it backfired because she's allergic. And it was just like, he tried so hard to show her how much she meant to him, but it never worked for him. And it was so funny because he really tried, and like in her mind she's thinking he's trying to sabotage her, but really he likes her, he loves her, and he wants to show her that, but it's just not working out. And it's just, I think it's so funny. So the next question is, if you could turn any of your favorite books into a TV show / movie, which would you choose? So of course Crave, obviously. I'm a huge fan of vampire movies and shows. I see them all. I would love to see Crave as a movie, and more so because in Crave there's not just vampires, witches, werewolves, and dragons, and I have yet to see any dragons in like these other movies and stuff. So like that would be a cool addition to the paranormal world. And then I also said The Bells, because even though the book The Bells, I think I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars, and I kind of enjoyed it, I think I would really love it as a movie because it is fantasy, but it's the whole theme about The Bells is like kind of like beauty's fleeting. I don't think I've ever seen any kind of movie or show that's anything like The Bells, and I think it would be so fresh and new and different that it would just captivate most of the audience. I wholeheartedly believe that. I think because of how descriptive Danielle was in her book, that the movie could really bring to light like a vision of what she was writing, and I think that it would be just fantastic. I really do. If your life story became a book, which author would you want to write it? And if it became a movie, which actor would you want to play you? So I don't have like a favorite writer or a favorite author right now. I really don't. I may have like Jenny Han. I mean, Jenny probably could write it well, but my life is not. It was never like a YA romance, so like maybe she wouldn't be able to do it. I don't know. But as far as an actress who could play me, I would probably say Issa Rae. I mean, I would tell people someone like freaking Yara Shahidi, but like we don't look alike or anything like that. But like I love Yara Shahidi, and I think she could play anyone, so she probably could play me too. I love her. So yeah, I almost know what is my favorite crystal or stone. I'm not really into like crystals and stones and things like that, but of course I do love my own birthstone, which is a ruby. So if I had to pick one, I'd pick a ruby. Would you ever write a book? And if so, what genre would it be, and what tropes / themes would you want to include? I would write a book. I would probably write a childhood friends to enemies to friends to lovers, because I like the idea of childhood friends kind of growing apart and becoming enemies and like not liking each other, like both of them not liking the one like the other, but then getting into a situation where they have to be like close proximity and they have to kind of relearn the other person, and then becoming friends, like forming this like a strong bond as friends, and then falling just madly in love. Like that is just like, it's just slow burn that just set your heart ablaze at the end. And I just, yeah. Somebody asked, who was the first booktuber that I ever watched? So I haven't even been in this community that long, to be honest with you, as a watcher or as a creator. But the first couple of people that I ever watched, I watched Naya Reads and Smiles and Mayana from Mayana Reads. They're probably the first 2 booktubers I actually like watched and like watched a bunch of their videos. Just when I found Booktube, I just enjoyed their personalities and I just watched all their videos. There are a few others I think I watched, but I can't remember like their names off the top of my head. So I mean, I guess that's who I would say. Those 2 are who I would say are the first 2 booktubers I ever watched, really. Anyone wants to know what kind of music I like to listen to? I think I have a very vast, very wide range of music that I like. I don't have like just one genre. I mean, I probably listen to more like R&B than anything else, but like if I can give you guys right now my playlist that I just made like over quarantine. So I have people like Wolf Tyler, Danny Lee, Division, JoJo, Sabrina Claudio, Party Next Door, Kalani, Kiana Lede, Georgia Smith, Isla. I listen to honestly probably everything. Once again, I just want to just thank you guys for the constant and continuous support. 1,000 subscribers is something I just never thought I would ever reach in less than a year, to be honest with you, if even a year. So this is like a huge accomplishment for me, and it's definitely a huge confirmation that I'm doing what I want to do and I'm enjoying it, and that others are enjoying it too. And my battery is dying, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up now, because the last thing I want to do is my battery to die. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you watched at the very end, put a birthday cake because it's my birthday. All right, bye guys.